experience. So, what do you like most about first events?
Definitely the organized chaos. Everyone is so busy, but we always have time to work with other teams and help them out.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, who do you think's influenced you most from first?
Absolutely, my mentors. Shout out to Josh Miller. He's the one who voluntold me to join Drive Team. So,
That's awesome. Shout out Josh Miller. All right, thanks, Eva. Back to you, Allie.
All right. So we're going to get started with the next match. Starting our Red Alliance off, we have Team 2170.
Titanium Tomahawks from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
And their partner Team 4041.
Iron Tigers from Gardner, Maine.
And finishing red, we have Team 3461.
Operation Peace Robotics from Bristol, Connecticut.
Making our way to the Blue Alliance, we have Team 6329.
The Bucks Wrath with Spitfire.
And their partner Team 125.
Neutrons from Boston, Massachusetts.
And finishing blue, we have Team 7153.
Fabulous Rookies, winners of 2 district events, Eitos Dios from Manchester, Connecticut.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Autonomous, let's see who gets the advantage. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a good advantage for Operation Peace. I'm seeing, okay. Ref make bad handy moves. 125 Neutrons got ownership of the scale. Each team got ownership of the switch. So the scale is going to give them an extra point advantage every second. And if they can maintain control of it, the Blue Alliance, they will win the match. Right now, Blue owns both the scale and their switch. Now, 6329 is going after Red's switch. They are loading up there. That's the Bucks Wrath, a great switch bot, as you can see. And they are just picking them up and trying to take away the only way that Red seems to be scoring points right now. 125, scooting around, trying to take the scale back from Operation Peace Robotics. Right now, it is a 147 to 72 lead, about a 75-point lead in favor of the Blue Alliance. 40-41 almost gave that scale back to Red. Blue, 125 going over to the portal. Cubes have been exhausted on the field. 125 is going to try to come back. 40-41 in Red, the Iron Tigers taking control of the scale for the Red Alliance, and the Neutrons trying to take it back. We have Levitate enacted for Blue. Blue score is now rising at twice the rate of Red's score. Red is trying to get control of that. Neutrons are the only ones scoring for the Blue Alliance, and 40-41 almost takes it back. But now it appears that Blue has control. 34-61, Operation Peace takes it back for the Red Alliance. About 30 seconds left in the match. Teams are going to get ready to climb. 30 seconds left for Red to own the scale. That's going to make this score get a little bit closer. We have a boost for Blue on their switch, doubling the rate of score for that. We've got a force for Blue, giving them control of the scale that was Red's. Good use of the power-up and their bonuses. Right now, Red is trying to catch up. We're going to see who gets the climb. Neutrons have a forklift that they can lift up. Other robots, 7153. Atos Dios thinks better of it. 3461. Operation Peace climbs up. 2170, busy working the vault for blue. Almost got all 9 power cubes in there. Blue Alliance takes that match. How many ranking points did they get? Looks like 3 ranking points for the Blue Alliance, 1 for the Autonomous, and 2 for the win. And the difference there, about 40 points and 43 points in ownership. And then the end game, that pretty much won it for the Blue Alliance. And 125, their rank went from 24th up to 9th place. 63-29, Bucks Wrath went from 10th to 7th.
All right. Ooh, there we go. Up on the board, we have the scavenger hunt. So be sure you are checking out Twitter and doing the New England First District Championship scavenger hunt for each day. It changes every day. All right, we're going to get started with this next match. Starting off, we have Team 5856.
District event finalists this year at Waterbury, it's the Bullbots from Waterbury, Connecticut.
And their partner, Team 1153.
The Walpole Revolution with Cirque du Charlie.
And Team 3623.
Winners at Worcester this year, the Terror Bots from Leominster, Massachusetts.
Making our way to the Blue Alliance, we have Team 88.
Southeast Mass and WPI winner this year, it's TJ Squared from Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
And their partner, Team 3930.
Smart. Chairman's Award winner at UNH from J. Main with Goomba.
And Team 4905.
Engineering Inspiration winner from WPI this year, it's Andromeda 1 with Galactica.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Autonomous 1153. Walpole Revolution scores on the switch. TJ Squared, very successful this year, scoring on the scale. 1153, another one on the switch. I think we're going to get yellow dots for both teams. Red looking for the advantage. 58-56, Bullbots going right for the scale. Red now owns the scale. TJ Squared answering back in the middle. And you can see the scale is now balanced, but Red has a slight advantage. 1 point per second for each team. Another point per second if you own the scale. TJ Squared trying to beat the Bullbots to the scale. They've got 3 cubes. Bullbots just putting the second one on there. 36-23, Smart, Spruce Mountain for blue, working over on the blue side, trying to get that vault filled. 36-23, the Terrorbots on the red side. Beautiful green machine trying to get the exchange filled. And we have got a boost for the switch. That will score at twice its rate now. And look at the scores up there. This is one that's very close. Only about 10 points separate these two teams. Bullbots from Crosby High School trying to get the scale back for red. Can't quite do it. 39-30 on the blue side, working the vault. Spruce Mountain Area Robotics team. We have a levitate for both red and blue. And now we've got a boost for blue. Boost on the switch, they're going to score twice as much as they normally would. Only about 20 points separate these. That is one robot climb away from victory. 11:53, Walpole trying to pick up and score on the switch. Take the switch away from blue if they can manage to do it. Now 49.05, Andromeda 1 dropping their ramps. They can lift 2 robots. That'll be an extra ranking point. They can face the boss. They could even get 3 out of that. 58-56, the Bullbots climbing up high. It's going to come down to the climbs. Who's going to go for a ride? Trying to get onto Andromeda 1 with just 5 seconds left. 39-30, Smart having a little trouble with the outrigger. Up goes 1. Not goes 2. No ranking point for you. So the results of that match, 365 to 307. 3 ranking points for the Blue Alliance. 1 for the Autonomous, 2 for the win. Difference there in the ownership. You can see that clearly made a difference. And in addition, an extra climb was awarded Andromeda 1. One thing about, in the last 30 seconds, a robot that is in front of their platform or anywhere there, no touch by Team Another Alliance, bad, not good. you'll get a climb awarded. So there's a few things you want to know about this game. Where to stay away from and when. Last 30 seconds, don't be in your opponent's platform zone. Take it away, Allie.
All right, let's meet the teams. Starting our Red Alliance off, we have Team 5735.
It's the Control Freaks from Wayland, Massachusetts.
And Team 4176.
District event winner of Rhode Islands this year, it's the Iron Tigers from Northeastern Massachusetts with Muir 1.
And Team 6933.
Rookies this year, Architis, Granite State District event finalists from Sharon, Vermont.
And we have 5962.
Persevere with T-Pose, District Chairman's Award winner in Boston.
And their partner team 1100.
Finalists from the Rhode Island event, it's the T-Hawks from Northborough, Massachusetts.
And finishing blue, we have Team 999.
Finalists in Hartford last year, it's the Mecha Rams from Cheshire, Connecticut.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Qualification match 19. Teams going for their autonomous ranking point. Getting it on the switch, crossing the line. You'll see a yellow dot above their scores. If they succeeded. Red Alliance got 3 on their switch. Blue managed to get 2. So each team both got the ranking point, and now there's only 2 points apart. It's going to come down to the scale. 57-35 red strikes first, getting the scale to tip to the red side of the alliance. 1100 the T-Hawks, returning it back to neutral. 41-76, Iron Tigers getting ready to place it on red, and they do. And 1100 the T-Hawks answering back, and now it's neutral. Mecha Rams are attacking the switch, so 57-35, the Control Freaks are having to take care of that. Now 1100 takes it back for blue. And you look at the scores here, they're pretty much tied, 1 point per second for each, and then the scale is adding to it. But we've got a switch battle going on. 1100 the T-Hawks trying to make sure that the scale remains theirs and get that 2 points per second overall with the switch and the scale, and it's now a thing for them. Mecha Rams really going after the switch. That's 999 in blue on the red side of the field. And we've got Levitate for blue. About a 40-point advantage for blue right now. 1100 the T-Hawks trying to make sure that that scale stays theirs. Control Freaks depositing it on the side. The scale is still anybody's with 50 seconds left. It matters. It really matters. 59-62, Persevere working the exchange for the Blue Alliance. 69-33, Architis trying to work the switch, getting in the way with 57-35. And we have got a boost by the Blue Alliance on the switch, so their score is going to rise even quicker now because they own both the switch and the scale. They just got the boost for that. Good job working the exchange for the Blue Alliance. And now teams are climbing up. 1100 is all the way up. 57-35, the Control Freaks. Looks like they're gonna park. 69-33, a little bit late to the party. Here are the results of that score coming up on the screen right now. It was won by the Blue Alliance by a score of 355 to 181. The important thing is the ranking points. 3 ranking points for the Blue Alliance. 1 for the autonomous, 2 for the win. Ownership, clearly an advantage of the Blue Alliance. Endgame, better. Levitation and 1 robot climbing, that got it for him. Penalties, it was a fairly clean match. Stop that. Put that horn away. Stop that. No noisemakers. Except for microphones.
All right, let's meet the teams. Starting off, we have Team 5813
It's Morpheus.
and their partner, Team 811.
The Cardinals.
And finishing red, we have Team 7127.
Finalists in Fairfield, Long Metal.
And making our way to the Blue Alliance, we have Team 319.
Winners at New Hampshire, it's Big Bad Bob.
And their partner, Team 467.
The Colonials from Shrewsbury.
And finishing blue, we have Team 3236.
Triforce with Double Butter.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Autonomous, 811 in red, scores on the switch. Morpheus, 5813. Looks like they may be looking at the scale. Same thing for Triforce, 3236. Triforce is successful. Colonials almost. Well, we got some potentially really good autonomous routines here. Both teams get the yellow ranking point. Blue, though, scores climbing at 2 points per second. Red is climbing at 1 point per second. Triforce, blue, 3236. Big Bad Bob, blue, 319. Kind of putting the scale in their favor. 811 with that wicked armature. Placing a cube on the scale. What's going on over on this side of the field? Triforce trying to take away the switch. That's all red has for their scoring is just that switch. And now you've taken it away. Their score is frozen at 73. It's not going anywhere right now. Big Bad Bob adding to it. Oh boy. They are just taking that away from them. 58-13, red. Morpheus trying to gain that switch back, working their pile rather than putting in the exchange for the power-ups. They're having to spend all their cubes on just getting their switch back. 811 doing a good job. They have almost got that scale evened out, but now 32-36 misses a cube. Here comes an opening for 811. Red 467, the Colonials working the exchange. 811 is successful. If they can get another one up there, they may make that neutral. But right now, 256 to 78 in favor of the Blue Alliance. And there we go. We have got another drop. Is there time? We have got the boost added for Blue on both the switch and the scale, doubling their rate from 2 to 4 points per second. Now with 30 seconds left, Bob, 319 Blue, getting ready to climb. Triforce in the way of their forks. Triforce climbing up. Well, we might have a buddy lift here for Blue. It could be a 4 ranking point match. Going to do very well for them if they can manage to pull that off. And up they go. Triforce, Big Bad Bob. That should definitely be high enough for that. We've got a force by Blue on the scale. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come the results. Nice job. Qualification match 20, 483 to 178. Ownership, vault, end game, all of those things clearly difference. The biggest deal here, 4 ranking points for Blue. That's going to help these teams a lot. Bob went from 19th up to 3rd. The Colonials went from 67 up to 24, and Triforce went from 52 up to 23rd.
All right, let's meet the team, starting with 176.
Winners of the Waterbury event, it's Aces High from Windsor Locks in Suffield, Connecticut.
And their partner, Team 1699.
Finalists at North Shore in 2016 and 2018. Emergy winners at University of New Hampshire, it's the RoboCats.
And their partner, Team 2168.
Southeast Mass winner, Northeast Rhode Island winner, Mar winner, Aluminum Falcons with Bruh.
On blue, we have Team 2370.
WPI Industrial Design Award this year, iBots from Rutland, Vermont.
And their partner, Team 1729.
Team Spirit Award winner at Rhode Island this year, it's Team Inconceivable with Inigo Montoya.
And finishing blue, we have Team 1058.
District event finalist at Granite State this year, it's the PVC Pirates with Armageddon.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
176, Autonomous scoring. 1058, PVC Pirates missing. 1699, RoboCat successful. We have a 2-cube Autonomous by the Red Alliance, courtesy of 176, Aces High. But their scores are growing at a constant rate now. Blue Alliance has taken over the switch. Red Alliance has taken their switch back. 1729, Team Inconceivable working the scale. 176 with their terrific elevator also doing the same thing. The iBots 2370. It's getting pretty close on the scale, but Aces High, all by their lonesome, are managing to have 4 cubes up there. So Blue has an opening here. Blue, it could make it happen. Aces High successful in placing a 4th cube. Meanwhile, 1729 working to bring the blue switch back, having to go against the Aluminum Falcons, trying to take the switch away by depositing them on the red side of the switch in front of the Blue Alliance. 1699 RoboCats trying to get the red switch back. Nobody owns their switch right now. It is just the points on the scale that are contributing, and red score is going up 1 point per second. Blue has their switch back. Get it? Switch back. There have been no power-ups used yet in this match. Teams a lot of times will stockpile the power cubes in front of the vault so they can try to decide what to use when. We've got to levitate for the Red Alliance. That'll give them a free climb at the end. So only 2 robots have to climb actually to face the boss. 1699, RoboCats getting the scale back for red. We have got a boost for red on the switch points. That'll double the scores from the switch points. Up goes RoboCat 1699. Team Inconceivable reaching up, trying to grab on the bar, trying to get their climb be a done thing. As this match quietly comes to its conclusion with 5, 4, 3, 2, park it. The results of that match coming up on the screen was won by the Red Alliance. Numerically, the score was 387 to 109. 2 ranking points for the Red Alliance, 1 ranking point for the Blue Alliance. So, team like 176, their rank actually dropped a little bit as they went from 15th down to 20th because it's becoming de rigueur for teams to get at least 3 ranking points just to maintain themselves in the top part of the standings. Difference there in the ownership. Aces High did a really good job of dominating the scale there. Their vault for red was also more successful, as was the end game, and then there were 50 points on blue, contributing to the win for the Red Alliance.
meet the team starting our Red Alliance. We have Team 2170.
The Titanium Tomahawks from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
And their partner, Team 2342.
Team Phoenix from Nashua, New Hampshire with Cube Burt.
And Team 4564.
Orange Chaos, winners of WPI event this year and a finalist at Pine Tree from Brewer, Maine.
On our Blue Alliance, we have Team 175.
Buzz Robotics from Enfield, Connecticut.
And their partner, Team 133.
Bonnie Eagle High School's Burt.
And finishing blue, we have Team 4041.
Iron Tigers from Gardiner, Maine.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Autonomous 2170. Titanium Tomahawks take care of that Orange Chaos for red, trying to get the scale. And we have a dual shot at the same time. From 4041, the Iron Tigers. The scale is balanced just a little bit in favor of the Red Alliance. So you can see their score is climbing at a rate of 2 points per second. Blue is only climbing at 1 point per second. 2170, Titanium Tomahawks on the red side. Outstanding vault and switchbot. 133, Burt. Winning Pine Tree this year. They've shown that they are really good at the scale. 2342 on the red side, working with Orange Chaos. Team Phoenix accidentally drops the cube. And that scale is just teeter-tottering back and forth. It's for red, it's for blue. Is it for red, is it for blue? Orange Chaos takes control of it for red. 4041, Iron Tigers misses. Their shot goes over. 2342, Team Phoenix keeps control of that. Levitate enacted for both red and blue. There will be a free climb at the end of the match for each team. 2 more robots climb. They'll get an extra ranking point and face the boss. Team Phoenix, 133, Burt. And 4041 just having trouble keeping that cube on. Here's one problem: as the scales become more full, it gets harder and harder to place the cubes. They tend to fall off. Orange Chaos looks like red has got a substantial advantage, but blue looks like it might almost be even. 2170 keeps working the vault. 175, Buzz working the exchange and vault on the other side of the team. We do have a boost for the Red Alliance on both the switch and scale, but it only works on the switch because that's all they own. And now we've got a boost by the Blue Alliance on the switch and the scale, but that's only on the switch because they don't own the scale according to the graphic there. Now we've got a force by red on the switch and the scale, so they get possession points for both the switch and the scale. Team Phoenix having trouble. Looks like they might be stuck on the scale, trying to score a cube there. Blue has taken over control of the scale with 17 seconds left. Is it too little, too late? About 100 points separates these. Buzz, 175, getting ready to hook on and climb. 45-64, Orange Chaos, they're already up with 6, 5, 4. We've got a double climb. We might get an extra ranking point. They do have the levitate. Let's see if the refs agree. Teams have to have their bumpers above the bricks, those golden bricks at the top of the platform. And that was won by the Red Alliance, and they got a total of 3 ranking points. 2 ranking points for the Blue Alliance because they did face the boss, and they did get the autonomous, so that was pretty good. But if you look at the difference here, ownership, 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 there was a 78-point advantage for the Red Alliance, and there was a 25-point advantage for the end game, and only 10 points difference in the fouls there. So for that win, 23-42, Team Phoenix went from 15th up to 9th position. Orange Chaos went from 40th all the way up to 22nd, and the Titanium Tomahawks went from 33rd up to 21.
All right, Everyone, please check out the big screen over here. We have a short video from Team 6933 behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
And I'm Andrew.
We are from the New England First Student Social Media Team.
We're coming to you from the New England District Championships.
We've been interviewing teams at the pits to give you guys the inside scope on this competition.
It's been our rookie year, so it's been an interesting start. At the beginning, we weren't really sure what we were going to do in terms of like finances and mentor resources. And then when we got to competitions, we did far better than we would have ever expected. We seeded third in both competitions, made it to the finals, and made it to the semifinals.
All right, let's meet the team starting our Red Alliance off. We have Team 2836.
Team Beta with Going Up.
And their partner, Team 558.
Chairman's Award winners at Waterbury. It's Elm City Robo Squad with Snapback.
And Team 3930.
Smart with Goomba. Chairman's Award winners at the Granite State.
And making our way to the Blue Alliance, we have Team 6328.
Chairman's Award winners at Southeast Mass, and winners at Rhode Island, it's Mechanical Advantage with The Revenge of Bot.
And their partner, Team 6201.
The Highlanders from Somerville.
And Team 3555.
Judges Award winners at Fairfield this year, the Illuminati from Storrs, Connecticut.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
Autonomous, let's get those switches, let's cross that line. Anybody for the scale? 6201. Getting themselves positioned. No switch. Except for blue, and so you'll see a yellow dot above their score. And Team Beta right away evens out the scale with 6201, a little bit in favor of blue, definitely in favor of blue now. And so blue, if you look up on the scoreboard, it's lit up. Now here comes 558. They've got a shot, and it makes it up there. At the same time as 6201, teetering back and forth, places their cube on top of the scale and places another one, and now the Highlanders are taking control, and 558 comes up just a little bit short. The Illuminati, 35-55, blue, scoring in the exchange, and 39-30, Smart, taking care of the exchange for their robot. We can watch their vault scores grow. Whoa, 28-36, spits out the cube. I think that might have been launching. We'll have to see. 558 trying to get the switch back. Trying to take the switch away from blue. 558 racing to the other side of the field. Trying to get the attention, trying to get the cubes placed in the exchange. Smart having a hard time doing it. There we go. Now they get that placed in there. 558 heading over to trying to do their running jump shot. Comes up a little bit short. 6201 dominating the scale. We have a boost on the scale for the Blue Alliance. That rate of scoring will double right now. 28-36, Team Beta can't quite get their cube to stay. It's making for a tough match here. 6201 getting hung up on the platform of the scale. Here comes 558. They've got a great way of grappling to climb on the scale, and there is an elevate for both. We have the force being applied by the Red Alliance to the switch, and here comes 558. Comes up a little bit short. And 63-28, Mechanical Advantage can't quite get their forks down for the Illuminati to climb on with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team Beta a little bit too late in the climb. Results of that match was won by the Blue Alliance. The numerical score was 396 to 201. 3 ranking points for the Blue Alliance. You need to get that every time. Now, even with that mechanical advantage, their rank still fell from 4th down to 6th. Ownership was the name of the game there. Ownership was the name of the game.
I thought the name of the game was Power Up.
That match was Power Up match. Name
All right, let's meet the team starting our Red Alliance off. We have team 1153.
The Walpole Revolution with Cirque du Charlie.
And their partner, team 95.
Hippity hoppity grasshoppers.
And finishing the Red Alliance, we have team 3461.
Engineering inspiration at Rhode Island. It's Operation Peace Robotics. Man.
And making our way to the Blue Alliance, we have team 138.
Finalists at University of New Hampshire, it's Entropy from Amherst, New Hampshire.
And their partner, team 1519.
Winners at University of New Hampshire, it's Mechanical Mayhem.
And team 3623.
Winners at WPI, it's the Terrorbots.
Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, power up.
$34.61 comes a little short. Mechanical Mayhem, 2 cubes and Autonomous. Nice job. Both teams got their switches. Both teams got a ranking point for the Autonomous, but Blue has the lead because Mechanical Mayhem has gotten the scale in their advantage, 2 points per second. Right now just 1 point per second for Blue. Red, the Grasshoppers, and Operation Peace, trying to bring that scale back. Entropy, Blue, 138. And Mechanical Mayhem going to try to work the scale to their advantage, but the Grasshoppers take it over for Red. And Mechanical Mayhem sips it back to neutral. Nope, not quite. Peace, they drop a cube. 138. Entropy drops a cube. 1153. Working the vault. Walpole Revolution. On the other side of the field, 3623. The Terrorbots working the vault, trying to get those power-ups. And now we have a force on the scale for Red. They own it. And their score is now rising at 2 points per second, so they are climbing up to the Blue Alliance. Now we have a boost on Blue, but Blue has lost their switch. No, Blue has their switch, so they're going up at 4 points per second right now, pulling ahead of the Red Alliance. So Red is trying to work on the scale. The Grasshoppers in Operation Peace neutralize it, but Mechanical Mayhem takes it back. 1153 and 3623 for Red and Blue are still working the vaults and making them go. 138 Entropy, trying to get it and keep it for Blue. Blue leads now by 50 points. They drop it. Red has the scale. We've got a boost for Red on the scale and the switch. Their score is going to climb and catch up. Can 138 keep that cube on the scale? They do succeed. Blue now owns the scale with 40 seconds left. This is a great scale battle. Grasshoppers reaching high. That scale is getting full. And that scale looks like it might be going back to neutral. It is still slightly in favor of the Blue with time running out. 138 it's hit by 34-61. That's a dangerous place to be in the other team's platform zone before the end of the game. Grasshoppers can't quite keep that on there. The scale is neutral, and it's red, then it's neutral. And now it's blue. And there we go. Grasshoppers getting ready to climb up with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second left. What a wonderful match. Great work by both alliances. Here are the results of that match and its effect on the rankings. It was won by the Blue Alliance by a score of 387 to 321. Back and forth all the time, but it looks like for, about 20 seconds maybe, ownership, 30 seconds, ownership of the vault was in favor of the Blue Alliance. The vault overall was kind of a tie, 10 more points for the Red Alliance. Endgame was a tie. There were 30 points in penalties. It didn't make a difference, but it could have. 3 ranking points for the Red Alliance. Entropy goes up from 51st place to 37th. Mechanical Mayhem, 31 up to 21, and 36-23. The Terrorbots went from 25th up to 20th.
And coming to the field, the one and only Danger Dave Powers.
Yo, 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 what's happening, Boston? All right, we got match number 25. You ready to meet the teams, James?
You betcha.
Down here on Rick, give it up for team 69-30.